the Republic will be reorganized into the first galactic empire for a safe and secure society, which I assure you will last for 10,000 years. What a start. What a start. Thank you, Hoodtact, for that wonderful episode of the America Drama Network. I quite liked it. It was a really great episode, to say the least. I came in like halfway through, and I was eating food. Well, tonight is going to be a special night. I want to talk NASA. We're not doing drama today. We're doing NASA. If NASA shows up. This might be a short episode, to be honest with you. So let's try to... because they had what was a successful... what they called successful open house, per se. So since today was the... was Star Wars Day, and NASA held their open house. I thought we talk about it with a NASA person, but nobody's here from NASA. So instead, we're just gonna do. We're just gonna take calls. Okay, go ahead. Mm. Oh, really? Well, there are some things I can say, some things I can't say as a federal judge, but one would assume if someone is in contempt, they should um, answer for whatever they've done, apparently. I have had many people um, held in contempt before, especially Alec Bluebar. I really, really think if you make a mockery out of the system, like Alec did, I don't think contempt is enough. And we're dealing with cases where both sides are heated up at the moment, that they're just going to continue to make the drama happen. So what do you do in that case? You can impose fines, but our fine system isn't inactive yet, or you can seek some other punishment. However, I don't see a perfect world where that other other punishments are developed, where we literally just have arrests at the moment, fines are on their way, and that last thing is, in an ideal world, community service would be crucial. If you were bar licensed, I would sentence that person to community service by way of serving as a public defender. But we don't have that system at the moment, so there is no way I can impose alternative punishments. But it all depends on the judge and whatever their process is for serving contempt. Every judge is different. Some will deal with it, others will have zero patience. So it really all depends. Well, it's a mixed bag, in all honesty, because if a judge isn't really up to it, um, they're kind of like corrupt or something, secretly, they can just suspend people's licenses nonstop. Not that I don't think that will happen in our current thing, because I think our judges are perfectly fine right now. But at the same time, I don't feel as. But at the same time, um, I think there should be like a review board that takes a look at those bar punishments. We could take away some bar licenses if a person really is stupid. enough to get their license suspended. But as of right now, maybe not. Thank you. Let's go to Likeable Dowd, you're live. Hello, how are you? Oh yeah, did you watch like the Yeah, you were supposed to come on, but you're not. Didn't. Yeah, but you watched the like live stream, the repeats, because we always have the live stream repeats on. What did you think of it? Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Hmm. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Um, while we're waiting for people to show up, I just have a few comments on the entire situation. Because, usually talk shows kind of have the person who's hosting yapping away until they take a call. So I guess this is the time where I get to yap about stuff. After the mess that happened with finals and everything, after the mess that happened at work today, I came home and I did all my crap. I helped someone, but and I noticed there was a situation at the IC, and they were just having some sort of intense debate. The IC and the MPD situation. We got a call. Let's take Senator Cheddar before I continue. Go ahead. Okay. Okay.
So that's
And
one
I've
thing.
just realized you were muted on the stream. Everyone who just came
Oh,
on after everyone could hear in the Discord, but no one on the stream, on the YouTube stream. We broadcast on YouTube as well.
all right.
Couldn't hear it. So you continue on. I do apologize to our YouTube
No, not a big
viewers.
deal. So going on, I just wanted to say that part. Going off of Alex now.
Go ahead.
There is many people. She, as people know, she's not confirmed yet. She hasn't been confirmed for 2 weeks, right? I think that she is the most corrupt DNI that Noosa has ever had in the history. I've been in since 2013. She is admitting to doing stuff, using Google Docs, everything.
Google Docs. What do you mean? I use Google Docs for pretty much everything.
Google Docs, ChatGPT, all that stuff.
Oh, Gemini.
So,
okay.
All that
There
stuff.
is some breaking news in terms of the MPD. I do want to mention that the MPD is being deployed right now. I do not know what's going on. If we can get someone to DC, that would be great. I'm actually going to go deploy myself to DC, see what's going on.
I'm at MPD, right? I'm MPD. I don't see... Oh, emergency deployment. I don't know.
I'm also MPD, full disclosure.
But I think that Alex, if it needs to be removed as soon as possible.
How soon are we talking about?
I'm saying in the next couple of days, maximum. with how
And
corrupt she is.
you think that would happen with a reformist majority in both chambers, and the president expressing his full support behind the director?
No, but the thing is, that's how you know that this administration is corrupt as hell.
How so? I mean, anyone would back the director regardless of what the public
Because
might
they
think.
hired the DNI with barely any experience. She's done multiple crimes.
She said
Is
earlier, I
very
think.
corrupt.
She said earlier, I think she listed off some of her experience. You think that isn't that some sort of
Her
experience?
experience is in Britain, right? Anybody can be in Britain. I'm sorry, anybody can be in Britain intelligence.
So would
right?
be in Firestone intelligence, or even so you think that wouldn't be enough for Noosa intelligence?
Not as a DNI that has not been in for more than 2 months in Noosa ever.
Interesting point.
Never. So, but that's all I'm gonna say. There's gonna be a session about a yapping session tomorrow, and I'm gonna ask questions to her again. But yeah.
Okay.
So
cool. Thank you very much for that. Let's go to Helen, who's live.
Hi, you can call me Helen, Nick, or Nick. I just want to talk a little just about the DNI. I just want to say if the information is seriously true, this person's only had 2 months in Noosa, then I have completely lost faith in the president. I remember the days when people would serve for freaking a year in the IC before even moving up, organizationally to other positions, such as director of their respective intelligence agency. And it was like, it's just, if it's actually true that someone's only spent 2 months in Noosa, like, regardless of any other past experience they've had in foreign nations, it's just like, for all we know, they could literally be like a foreign adversary who has been in Noosa for 2 months.
Interesting concept.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it just seems incredibly irresponsible to put someone who's so incredibly fresh to Noosa. And I understand, like, a lot of administrations want to have new people in these jobs, but 2 months is an absolutely ridiculous amount of time for someone to have only served and now be serving in what is arguably, if used correctly, one of the most powerful arms of Noosa and one of our best tools for combating foreign adversaries.
Interesting. Thank you for that. If you have any additional comments, I'm going to bring up Sinister once again.
yes,
You're live.
I want to talk about what Nick said. Yes, it is true. I asked her. It was March 13th is when she joined. She became NSA after 2 weeks. Okay, she became DIA director after another 2 weeks. After another 2 or 3 weeks, she became DNI. That is what happened. That is the truth. She has court cases on her also. She is not even official yet.
Oh,
yet
she hasn't been confirmed yet?
No, she has not. She has not been confirmed for 2 weeks. It has been 2 weeks and she's still not confirmed.
Oh,
yet
wow.
she is doing all of this. That she's doing all of this. How does that make the George's admin look? That's what I'm gonna ask to everybody, and that's what I want you to think about. You're serving this guy, all right, who is corrupt as hell by hiring his friends, hiring people that don't have much experience.
All administrations hire their friends at some point? I mean, if I were the president, I'd probably hire my friends too.
Yes, but for high positions, no. Now, also, I like JJC, so I'm not going to attack him as much, but back to when USM was a thing, right, and he lied about that, George hired him because of that, with lying. So, I just wanted to...
All right. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah. No worries.
Let's go to Selfie Ware. You're live.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, if I was president, bro, I'd just hire friends in my position. Like, it's back to the sensitivities, bro.
Anyone would do that. I mean, I'd probably do that in the same way too. Would you?
I Yes, bro. Like, bro. For every department, bro, I'm gonna hire someone that's gonna be on my side, bro. I'm gonna hire just someone gonna be on my side, bro. That's the easiest way to stay in power. I think anyone would do that, bro.
Noosa is just a power circle jerk. To be honest with
I
you,
mean,
it's a
yeah,
circle jerk. I hate to use that word, but it is the only way I can fully describe this group. It is a circle jerk surrounding whoever is in power and who aspires to be in power. That's all there
yeah,
is. It is a giant circle jerk between the Fed Gov, DC Gov. They all pick their sides and they're standing by it. It is just one giant circle jerk.
yeah. I mean, it's Roblox, so like, it's not gonna affect your IRL. So like, I guess like
I
that's why
mean, let
people
me.
do that.
I mean, people. I mean, Ukrainian once said, people get real life jobs based on their
Yeah,
experiences in Noosa, but you don't take that toxicity with you to that real job because
yeah,
you know damn well what would happen.
yeah. I mean, I highly doubt that about the real jobs, but like, I
Whoa, whoa,
guess,
whoa, whoa. Sorry, we got company
yeah,
here
because
at
like,
Doom HQ. Um, so I'm trying to shut him up. He's a little scaredy cat. Continue.
yeah. I mean, I highly doubt that what Ukrainian said, but I guess, yeah, can't bring that to toxicity.
Hmm.
But that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Helen or whatever, get up.
Yeah. Sorry for just raising my hand again. I just feel like I could. I feel like I need to make my opinion heard. Like, of course, like you guys just said, like every president's gonna hire their friends, but the best presidents, in my opinion, are the ones who've been able to like draw a line between like hiring their friends, but also like hiring someone that's also at the bare minimum like qualified to do the job. Like it, like some of the best presidents like that I can think of. Like when I think of James Montague, like James Montague, he
We
hired his friends.
I have to interrupt you. We have received some major breaking news from Washington, and I'm gonna bring this up. There is a major standoff at the MPDHQ in DC. I am working to bring that to you. Um, but continue while I get to this location where I'm deploying the FTN news crew. Continue, please.
Yeah, I just think that the best presidents, like, and if you just look back at past presidents we've had, like the best ones are the ones who've been able to uh like find the right mix of like hiring people that are quote unquote loyal to them, but also people that are qualified. And this president just really seems to not know where to draw that line, and he just seems to be hiring purely people that are his friends who are underqualified. So yeah, that's just my point.
Mm. Okay. Thank you for that. Um,
Yeah.
let me just uh, bring our viewers up to speed on this. Can y'all see the screen? Okay. I don't think I'm streaming, am I? Okay, it is streaming. Um, I wouldn't say it's a major standoff at the moment, but there is some sort of situation outside the MPDHQ. We're just gonna go take a look at the situation at hand. You can see MPD officers on one side of the barricade. You can see what I assume to be federal officers on the other side. I have my press suit just for this reason. Trying to see what's going on here. And we will bring up guests if they do want to speak. where you can see a DOJ official. Mandatory Morale is in here as well.
Real quick, Drummy has his hand up. I'm not sure if you saw that.
Could you please bring him up? I'm not going to be able to bring anyone up while I'm streaming.
I can, yes. Let me just.
Bring everyone,
I'll mod you.
anyone who wants to come up.
Okay.
Anyone.
I'll mute.
You're the
Sounds
you're
good.
the producer.
All right, I got you. Drummy, you are joining. Welcome, buddy.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello. I know I've been absent in some of the latest shows, Usually I'm up here
Yes.
chatting away, being
roasting,
a
yes.
professional yapster. But
Hey, I'm gonna be yapping tomorrow if you want to join me
hey, we'll
against the DNI. So
Oh, who's the DNI now?
Alec. She is as corrupt as a person can be.
Who? First
Alec-
of all, okay.
Alexandra. She's been in Noosa since March 13th of this year only. And she's
Wow.
in the DNI.
All right. That tells me a lot. All right. So, I heard you
She's also
talking
not
about
confirmed.
I heard you talking about my favorite human being, John. George. Great guy. Loving the day. Just kidding. Psych, bitch. Like, huh? Like, bro. Every opportunity I get, and I'm sure you guys, some of you guys down below have probably heard my diss track. I speak my mind enough in that bad boy down there, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But the thing is, right, is the guy was over here talking about like him hiring friends and stuff like that, and knowing the balance between the two. Now I don't know if he was in concurrence or against George
Hadale
or
is
not.
probably about to get charged. Someone is saying in game.
Hadil is not going to get charged. I am sorry.
Yeah, who's in the standoff with MPD?
We got Montague Culture GPT _99, Shane W34, and Mandatory Morale. As my car gets
All done.
towed. My car has been towed.
Imagine. I don't know what he was talking about, but there shouldn't be. It shouldn't be based on friends at fucking all. It shouldn't be based on that, dog.
It should be an
based on
experience.
my relationship with that person. It should be based off of purely unadulterated experience. All right.
He is 35.
personally-
He needs his friends.
Yeah.
Air FTN
Like
is live.
the only
above
reason
the
that he's
NBA
hiring his friends as cabinet is because he knows that if he hires experienced people into his cabinet, they're gonna fucking Article 25 his ass because he's mentally incompetent to hold said office.
Oh, by the way, the DNI didn't know what the 25th Amendment was yesterday, Jeremy.
Wild, god damn it! But like it's very simple. It's very cut and dry. If he was hiring people based off experience, then he would have been Article 25 almost immediately, because those poor souls would understand almost immediately that he's not that competent, which is why I'm considering running for president. I'm not going to use this as my platform to do it, but I'm saying
Well, Jeremy,
yes.
I can't say it, but if you somehow
Picking up where
try
you
to
put
get
down.
a rank, I'm not saying what rank because I can't say it, but any rank, I will be in full support of you no matter what.
Roger.
Hey, let's just not forget that the FEC is always listening.
I didn't say anything though. I
The
said
FEC
I said any
is
rank. I
always
said any
watching.
rank. I said any rank.
It's all hypothetical, okay? I said I thought about it. Anybody can talk about it. They just can't launch an exploratory committee or start campaigning now, okay? I'm not campaigning. I don't have a server or nothing like that. I'm not telling people to invite it.
I am launching an exploratory committee to launch a
But-
future exploratory committee.
It's a hypothetical, right? But, anywho, as I was saying,
We're
No.
just taking
Hey.
a look at the barrier right now. They've put up more barriers as the DOJ, the DOT, Trigger Happy DOT.
you
is,
say that because they told your car. That's the
Yes,
only reason you say that,
exactly.
God.
They're trigger happy.
You only say...
It's hell. It's Nick that towed your car. You already talked with him. You can yell at him.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, Stealthy. I don't give a shit. the man's already making me want to replace his ass. Okay, I'm just saying, like the dude.
There he goes.
Been
The trigger happy DOT is towing away another car.
naturally. But me personally, I think would rather want a Congress that opposes me in terms of like party and stuff like that, because if I am able to work with people that are of a different party or whatever, it shows a little bit more confidence in my ability to lead and stuff like that. I hardly would even want somebody to, I wouldn't want to have super majority. Nobody
Oh,
should
there's
have that
something
ability
just
to just
happened.
be able to get everything passed and push through whenever the fuck
Something
they
just
want.
exploded. The barricades have come down, and there's a standoff.
Shots are fired.
Barriers are going up.
But it is what it is. It's at the end of the
And
day.
a group from the some more Fed govs have just arrived on the scene. Specifically, those from the NSA. They're coming in. I believe they're about to raid the place. They are raiding
What are
the
they
place.
standing off for?
And there's Alexandria. Arrests are being made. She's just been arrested. The chief of police is arresting those already.
Yeah, that's actually cool.
Y'all are able to see the screen, right?
Yes.
What is NSA even doing there?
Doing their part in the war.
It's Alex. Alex is controlling them.
God bless the federal
DNI,
government from the vice
DNI
president.
is controlling them.
Yeah.
The DNI, I'm guessing, told them, come to MPD.
And we are, there is a procession. There is a standoff at the MPD, and we're just seeing the vice president en route to MPD HQ.
Another fat ass, but I don't want to get into that.
As
United.
United GPT makes his grand entrance as a car bomb explodes. Too bad that didn't kill him.
United was the car bomb,
There
bro.
is an arrestor about to happen.
I'm just gonna go inside for my own safety.
What's this standoff about?
Oh,
I
Raider.
don't know. You hear footsteps, and there's
Hey, this guy is saying I'm banned because
as the sun rises on another day. They're going to the gun store, so
I just arrested
we're
CIA.
taking a look
Good luck.
at that standoff. Heavy police presence as the vice president makes his
He's
way
going to
to
the
a
gun
gun
store.
store. Air FTN is live over the procession. We're gonna see what happens. Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living's the life for me. I don't know how that rest of the song goes. Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum.
Which one's the CIA just arrested? Who threatened me that if
I
arrest
don't
him?
know, but there is a situation.
Can I bring up 2 people?
Bring up whoever you want. You're the producer. It's your
Alright,
job
I'll
to bring up
these
people.
2. 103 and David, you are live.
All right, my situation around this is literally like Noosa versus Boulder 2.0.
This is worse.
Yeah, no, this is honestly far worse. like you have one side, you have the federal government supporting George, and you got the municipal government supporting Dason. And I don't think neither side are going to be
They're
backing
inside
down.
a store. The vice president's inside the store. What he's getting, I do not know.
This is how Robbie. By the way, this is how Robbie got impeached by murdering. So if Savior Josh murders, he could get impeached. Just saying. This is how Robbie got impeached from murdering. So if Savior Josh murders, he could get impeached with a recording.
Okay, yeah. I do apologize if you hear background noise, by the way. I have company inside the Doom residence. I don't share a bedroom, but... have you ever had, like, that experience where you have a roommate and they just crash into your house for no reason? Crash into your couch and make everything a living hell? I have that same experience with my brother. He's doing things, and I cannot control him, so... those views are solely his. He's not going to say anything bad, but, you know, sometimes he'll say Ed shit. So, I do apologize in advance if you can hear him. What were you talking about? You! I'm talking about you! Say hi! Yes, his name is Steve. Not his legal name, but I like to call him Steve on occasion. Anyway, gunshots have been fired as a visitor opens fire, and United just explodes a car bomb at everyone, ending the situation. This is a official GM event, I should add.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not? It's not?
No.
Yeah, no,
it's
I'm about to say
definitely
there's no way
not.
the GM will
No.
do that.
Yeah, we're not involved in this whatsoever. That's why I'm car bombing
Yeah.
it.
Just casually, yeah, I'm a terrorist.
It would be wild if the GM actually approved this event.
It is code black according to the MPD. Code black, all officers, online officers deploy. It is a tense standoff. I would go on team, but I am covering breaking news. Continue your yapping.
Should get on team.
Wait,
But, you know.
Adremi left. Adremi, do you want to be back or not? You had more to talk about, I thought. Yep, I thought he did. Adremi, I can't. Raise your hand if you want to get joined. There you go.
Another car bomb about to explode.
Adremi! Alright. I don't know what Adremi's doing. Hood Tact wants to join. Hood, you are being invited to speak. Adremi, you are being invited to speak.
You're live on the Doom Live. Good evening.
I'm back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How is everything going? What are we talking about?
We are talking about the huge crisis. The Attorney General,
NSA is
the Attorney
NSA
General
is raiding.
Edward Montana. The Attorney General is on scene, and so is the Vice President.
Tact.
We're just looking at these images coming outside of the MPD HQ. There is continue.
Hood Tact. You know what this reminds me of?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
US.
Yeah. You remember when I was like negotiating
Vice President
and
is
shit with you, bro?
unharmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. You weren't prosecuted. I decided to go after Matthew instead.
I'm gonna bring up Crazy Bro.
I know.
Thank
I'm gonna bring up Crazy Bro.
He left
Crazy
me.
Bro, you are welcome to
Yeah, I know.
to speak if you want to join. I invited you.
Thank you, Hood Tact. But I tried to negotiate with you guys, and nobody really wanted to work with me. So,
Cause Matthew kept like making things more harder. So I'm like, I can't trust that yet.
yeah.
We're just
Who
gonna
the
take
fuck
a
is
look.
the Attorney General?
It's right there. It's right there. Look,
What's his name?
Bro. Edward. It's Edward. I will not
Mandatory
be.
morale.
No, Edward A. Montana. Mandatory is the Deputy Attorney General. I will not be acting as the chairman of ADN. I will be acting as an expert, as a former Attorney General for DOJ. pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, so can you like explain to me what's going on? Because like I don't even know anything about the beef with fucking municipal and federal government. Because I don't know
It
shit about
seems
all that.
it's a long story,
To
but I can
LDR, it's intelligence reasons. Intelligence.
intelligence. It's mainly between the intelligence community, MPD, Secret Service, the president, yeah, the mayor,
What?
the city council.
How did the? I'm so confused.
Long story, but we're gonna cover more on that tomorrow at 8 o'clock on ADN. Hoping everyone is going to attend again.
So, do you have any
I
commentary
will be
on
definitely
this?
there.
What you said, John?
So, do you have any comment on this? There's grenade launchers by the Secret Service.
Oh, Secret Service has fucking. What the fuck?
Well, I can say that I've actually recently released an opinion back when I was the Attorney General, stating that the Secret Service is not allowed to be in possession of any rocket launchers whatsoever, because a similar question came up to me when I was the AG back then, regarding
They're going
if the
inside.
Secret
They're going inside.
Yep, we are interviewing Alex. If you want to tune in, John, follow.
I will definitely go in. I will go in.
Well, I'm going to find the opinion that I.
Makers is the place to be. We're by the way, FTN is also doing opinion articles, op-eds, if you are interested.
Oh, perfect.
If you would like to submit an op-ed, please contact FTN. As grenade launchers are being launched on the outside.
I'm going to find the opinion that I released. Where is it? This is a while back, actually.
They're doing some interrogations. We are watching the live interrogations.
I don't think it's in this.
Alex does cocaine.
Yes.
I think she admitted it earlier.
She did admit it.
She admitted it in the ADN show.
Yes, she did admit it.
I'm gonna find the docket. But where is it? All right, no, screw this.
She admitted it. Yeah, she's the DNI. Makes sense, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna find the opinion that I wrote as Attorney General on Secret Service having rocket launchers.
You need op-eds. We need op-eds, please. I just took a whole damn class on opinion writing.
Hold on, I have released a bunch of opinions back when I was the Attorney General. I have one on opinion on civil pardons, acting cabinet members' power, documents owned by the U.S., and here we go.
Well, can you write a new, fresh one?
I'll ask Edward to release my old ones.
We just got thing of saying that George Godsent is the person that dealt Alex it.
We have that on camera.
Yes, we do.
The interrogation has ended. I don't think she was given her Miranda rights.
Which makes the whole interrogation inadmissible pursuant to Miranda v. Arizona.
That is correct. That is correct. She has not been read her Miranda rights, so...
Yeah, and the whole
if I were her...
No news. Well, when we ship to Guatemala, I'm gonna read the DHS gunnery opinion of what I wrote. Mr. Secretary of Homeland Security has asked the Attorney General himself, which was me at the time, on January 31st, 2024, 3 interesting questions that relate to the Department of Homeland Security. The first question: may agents of the Secret Service legally purchase and use rocket-propelled grenade RPG launchers to protect the White House grounds? When it comes to legality in terms of legal possession of an RPG by a Secret Service agent who is also considered a federal law enforcement officer, and an officer I'm reading the opinion. When it comes to that, the Secret Service, okay. It is unlawful for agents.
The interrogation is
unlawful.
ending
All right.
as they leave via the secret exit.
All right. Well, it is unlawful for agents of the Secret Service to purchase or use RPG launchers to protect the White House grounds. But I did not state that it was illegal for them to use it in general. The Secret Service's primary responsibility is to protect the president, vice president, and other high-level officials, as well as investigate financial crimes.
As
Their
Crystal
duties
Castles
involve
is
both-
shooting
Crystal
from a roof.
Castles. Huh.
As this goes to show you that Wall Street was a mistake.
Yo, I tried getting Wall Street like banned, but it's because they paid a lot of money for it. So I'm like, bruh.
You can't get Wall Street
And I was
banned. I'm
like-
sorry. They
Yeah,
are.
I know, because they paid for money. That's why. They paid money to get.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I was on a crusade till I investigated every Wall Street member because they kept like committing crimes and all that stuff, and I actually got Wall Street banned from a lot of things too. So
Crystal has survived that explosion.
Does anybody else want to talk? Raise your hand, and I will bring you up.
We will bring anyone up. How many
Does the
people are
DNI
listening?
want? Does the
How many
DNI
people
want
are
to talk?
listening, by the way? How many people are listening?
16 in the
16.
audience.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
16.
Does the DNI want to
DNI.
talk about all the stuff that is going on against her? Yes or no?
The
Where
DNI is back.
she is
I find
gonna
out-
talk. I will invite
The-
her.
the-
Here we go.
The DNI is back.
What
the
do you
DNI is
have
back.
to say, Alex, about you not being confirmed?
Oh,
for 2
wow,
weeks?
wow, 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 wow.
You said what?
What do you have to say about you not being confirmed for 2 weeks?
Well, it hasn't been 2 weeks.
It's about to be 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You
it's
do
a
real.
Senate-
You do.
It's a Senate
You
matter.
do
Not,
real.
It's not. It's a Senate matter. Okay, it's a Senate matter,
Not-
but
none of us have been
Hold on.
confirmed.
You do
The
realize
vice
that
president is
if
being
2
airlifted.
weeks. Well, like once 2 weeks pass, you guys are out of acting position.
and you are fired.
It'll be handled.
Yes, you won't be approved. That's how it'll be handled.
Yeah, I'm not
As
sweating.
Crystal is back.
So
on
you
the-
just admitted that you're not worried because that you won't be approved, correct? You will not be approved with
I have
everything
faith
going on.
in the Senate.
You have faith in
I
them
respect
because they're
the
George's
Senate
puppets,
and-
right? Because they're George's puppets that you have faith in them, correct? Yep.
No, I have faith in the Senate because the people who are elected in the Senate are competent people. I have faith
That
in
is
everybody.
funny. They are elected because they are George's friends who George DMs to tell people who to vote for.
The
And
people,
I'm not
in the-
done. I'm not
No.
done yet. We're gonna wait till tomorrow
Okay.
for more of this. But
even the
there
people
is
in the
so
Senate
much
who are
corruption
against
in
it.
you about you that you have done, and if the Senate passes you, that just shows how screwed
much-
up the George's administration and the Senate is.
Well,
Am I
we
correct?
will be talking. Do not worry about that right now. We'll be talking more on that tonight. I mean, not tonight. Tomorrow. on
Tomorrow.
ADN,
Oh, you know it.
8:00 p.m.
Okay,
Eastern
if you
Standard
think I'm
Time.
corrupt, please report me to the FBI.
They won't do anything because they're George's puppets too.
We're gonna talk more on this
They're-
tomorrow, 8:00
No.
EST.
Yes. I have so many people that think you are corrupt. You can ask. Go into general chat. Here, I'll even make a post right now. Here we go. Ready? I'll make a
Why don't you
poll.
have another
cannot
drama
say
network
I'm
stream?
corrupt.
Savior Josh, you think she's gonna
You
be
cannot
passed?
say I am
Hold on, I want to
corrupt.
bring Savior Josh in, please. Savior Josh, can you raise your hand? I
John.
want to talk with you.
Go ahead.
John, should I do another stream?
Do what you want.
I just. I
Because Savior, if
finished
you-
one. That's fine. I just finished one.
Because Savior, if you think that she's gonna get passed, doesn't she have cases on her first off? And she hasn't been passed for a while, and she is corrupt. What else?
Boo.
There is no evidence of me
less
being
than 2
corrupt.
months, less than 2 months, and barely any experience, and you're gonna pass her. That shows, Josh,
How am I
how
corrupt?
bad of an administration you guys are.
How am
Well,
I
I am
corrupt?
gonna read the.
You are
Well,
not.
I am.
How am I corrupt?
With everything that you have done.
Like what?
I can get a whole list.
Yeah,
First off,
Make the fucking list.
banning multiple people. First off,
you should
Banning
save that for tomorrow.
who?
I will
Who
save
have
it
I
tomorrow, but
banned?
I'll save it tomorrow. Who
I
did you
have
ban?
no evidence
MPD
to
off of
ban-
everything, huh? I'm done talking. We
That's
can talk tomorrow.
no.
I'm
That's
gonna move you to the audience, and we can talk tomorrow. Okay? We
I
can talk tomorrow.
banned
I don't want to
them from
go into this.
ICHQ. I won't be
I'm gonna
talking
move it.
tomorrow.
I have a
You'll
lot
be
of more
talking
people
to a
that I
brick
need.
wall. Kiss
I
my
have a lot of
ass.
more people
Goodbye.
that I need to join. Yep. Bye bye.
Oh.
Oh, what was the question?
What
What's your
I know
favorite
she
ice
said
cream?
she's been involved in multiple. She says like when you bring up for 2 months, she brings up that she has a lot of.
I'll
intelligence.
invite her real quick because you can ask her. All right, Alex, I'm done talking, but Helen has a question. Nick,
Hi,
ask away.
Alex. Hi. I just have a question
Yo,
for
what's
you.
a card
You've
doing
spoken-
up there?
Alex, you've spoken about how in your 2 months how you've conducted a lot of operations, you've been a part of a lot of operations and such. I have a question. Regardless of those 2 months, what qualifies you over people who have really just been analysts in the CIA or NSA for a number of months? Like what qualifies you more than those people who have literally just been in IC so much
They
longer
don't
than you,
exist.
but who have absolutely no experience?
We were all hired at the same time.
Everybody in
I hope-
IC was hired at the same time.
That is not true. That is not true.
Everybody in the IC is new.
Don't you maybe see a bit of an issue with that?
No,
I
it's
see
not.
it. Man, what? That's
Yeah,
not
you're
an
not in
issue
the
with everybody's new. I'm not in the
You're
IC
not
because I resigned because I'm not serving under your
You're not.
corrupt
You're not
ass.
in the IC, so you wouldn't know.
Because
New
I
people are
resigned not
fundamental-
serving under you. That's why.
Well, we didn't want you anyway. You were.
No one
you-
wants you.
Okay, well.
Like,
Okay, bye.
sorry,
Then-
like I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like-
I didn't.
But
I didn't
to answer your question, what made me more
course.
qualified was my hard work and dedication.
But in 2 months, you were able to display that to fit like a cabinet level role in the intelligence community.
Yes, because
No.
once the DNI.
You're George's puppet.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
Me and George argue on a daily. Heated
Oh, yeah.
argument.
Yeah, because, yeah, you argue, sure.
Yeah, we do. You can even ask
Okay.
him. I can show the DMs, full on cursing, just cursing each
Please,
other out.
Alex, could you please just talk to me? I'd rather you guys just not like go back and forth. I just kind of want to hear.
I'm muting.
Alright.
It seems like
I'm gonna-
most people have cleared out of the MPDHU. There are some people that are coming in. There is a DOT truck trying to tow away something, but the situation more or less seems to have cooled down at the DC MPDHU.
Hey, Sandra.
Well,
Hey, Sandra,
it
you
seems
there?
that there's.
Huh?
Seems that there's an issue. What? Well, it seems that there's an issue with the Secret Service having RPGs, so I'm gonna reread my opinion that I've written when I was the AG a few months ago. I had stated already, I confirmed that it is unlawful for Secret Service to
Nobody
purchase.
cares, buddy. All right, we don't care when you're
Okay,
relevant.
bro,
I care.
Keep running. I care. You see, you care. So shut up, John. Anyways, I'm gonna say it again. I said it was unlawful. Blah blah. Their duties involve close protection, intelligence gathering, and maintaining security protocols. RPG launchers would be considered excessive and unnecessary for their role in the possession and use of weapons, which should be regulated by the Department of Defense. There are some cases where it can be legal when we're around. Secret Service is responsible for the protection of most high-ranking
moved
government officials
inside.
and let's see. Ooh.
Most
Secret
of them,
Service is responsible for protection of most high-ranking government officials and protecting government property. We can confirm that the Secret Service may legally purchase and use RPGs to protect the White House, and by doing this, they may purchase a Department of Defense surplus if it's provided by an authorized vendor from the DoD. So, in short terms, TLDR, they gotta get permission from DoD to be legally in possession of an RPG. And martial law must be enacted per 18 U.S.C. 1385 in United States v. Unis 924, D.C. Circuit 1991. They had established the importance of 18 U.S.C. 1385 because the courts and many legal scholars have extended this towards the usage of military equipment.
Because when did the billionaires get a grenade launcher?
They don't. It's
They
given.
don't.
It was given to them. Real quick, Nick, do you want to ask your question, or was that your question?
Sorry, I didn't know if we were
Yes,
speaking everything
go
to
for
get
it. You
the
can ask the
FTN.
question to Alex now.
Yeah, well, no, like it's kind of a tough question for her to answer because it's difficult because she's like, no offense to her, but she's incredibly new by new standards, and it's just
I would like to hear her
completely baffled.
experience. I would like to hear her experience.
No,
Alex,
no,
can you
no.
tell me your
You can't
experience?
tell everything. I mean, she's protected
I
by
swear,
what she's done.
you're not- you're-
By competence.
I'm saying
Refuse-
not just in IC. Her experience in IC
NSA,
before the 2 months in NUSA.
what do you mean before the 2 months in NUSA?
Sorry to cut you off here,
Do you
Alexa,
have
but I think
experience
it's
in
my
IC
listener
before
to,
NUSA?
bring it up because
Yes,
she's,
I do.
Can you
In fact,
explain to
I do.
us? Can you explain to us what that is?
I was a member of the Joint Intelligence Committee for a group called BUK, like I said, Government Communication Headquarters, which is basically the UK's NSA. ZUK, I was a Military Intelligence Sector 6 operator, which is basically the UK's CIA. Military Intelligence Sector 5 operator, Field Office Intelligence Section 1, which is basically the NSA and FBI handling organized crime and counter espionage. I was all of those members. I was a part of the NCA, which handles organized crime as well, intelligence and organized crime. So I'm just wondering why my experience was being doubted. I was an ambassador for the United Kingdom to
Okay, so
Canada.
Where are
say
you
so
walking
say
to?
you you're so say
Where
you
are
have
you walking?
experience. Say you have experience. What makes you more qualified than people like Nick said in
like,
the
isn't
intelligence
like an analyst who's been
agency
working in the CIA
that's
for
been in
some
there
time.
forever?
Because
Yeah.
it's my ability to lead. I have been
Well,
in
Your
here's the
ability,
thing,
you
though,
don't
is,
have an ability to lead because you haven't been confirmed yet because of all the stuff that's happening with you.
No,
Sister,
that's
please,
not true.
please.
All of us
I'd
haven't
like
been.
to talk to her because I don't want to have to have someone kind of arguing on my behalf. Please. Like,
All right. Well, no, that's
Alexandra,
my
like,
question. I'm not arguing. I'm not talking about your half. But all right,
I'm
keep
not
going.
the only one who hasn't been confirmed.
Well, it's not. I'm not necessarily bringing up the question of confirmation. I'm bringing up like you just said, you probably have more experience working for a foreign nation's intelligence than you do in the United States. And it's just like, it just seems absolutely ridiculous to me that someone like that could be serving such an important role within the United States, like a cabinet level intelligence community.
You can be in the CIA for how many months you want, but your experience does not outweigh your ability to lead and handle large agencies.
Well, I'm not necessarily questioning that, but I feel like even you have to acknowledge that your appointment was political. It's incredibly political.
It was not political. I didn't even ask George for DNI. Never asked.
I think nobody should have to ask for a job if they merit
But
receiving that job.
that's what people are saying, that I begged and I bribed. That's not true. I was recommended by the former DNI, now SecDef.
It's just I just really feel like you should have some kind of retrospection just on how you came to this position. It just seems absolutely
But I'm also, not to, cut you off, but it's like,
of course. I'm
new to NUSA, but my policies within the IC are damn good. They are.
That is so funny.
Sinister, you're not in the IC. You can't tell me that.
I left IC.
Exactly. Before
I didn't want to serve you. That's why I left.
You were gone before I even became DNI. Please.
That's not true.
It is. When I was DIA director, you were. Like I said, my policies are really
complete
good.
Dog. Yes, agreed.
They're not. You don't know. How would you know?
Because I've read them.
No, you haven't. You read the declassified version. Declassified version.
really still gonna clarify this to you. Like, you can be an excellent leader. You can seriously display like
Remember
very
when we
good
opened up
qualities
the
of being a
show
leader,
talking about NASA?
but that that doesn't necessarily correspond to you having the knowledge and ability to run something as important as the intelligence community. Like, there are so many people in NUSA who are great leaders and amazing at directing people, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they'd be good fits
Like
for
me.
how the intelligence
Great-
community is meant to be run.
Great leadership. Great leadership.
Take me for example.
Intelligence, experience. I'm confused. It's there. You put them together, you
I'm
get
just
this.
bringing up you have very little like American in like IC in NUSA is run very differently, or I don't know, maybe it's different. You're British. I'm not
The
necessarily sure,
president
but
isn't even American. I'm confused.
okay.
So it's like,
Yeah, but the president has like extensive experience in the United States before coming here.
yeah,
Like
but
years,
the
not.
the news that I see is not any different from the other nations I've worked in. I promise you.
I don't think you actually really know what you're running then, because I just feel like I need to
I
clarify
do
this.
know
Like,
what I'm running.
the
The news I
IC
see
is
is
by
just
far one of the most
the news that
elite
I
apparatus
see. The news that I see is just more advanced because it has more departments, which I know how to handle.
There is a movement of agents towards the garage at the moment. I'm not sure what they're doing.
Yo, bro, I got a question for Sinister. Oh, my bad.
Really don't know. I just feel like you really don't know what you're actually running, like what you've actually just
I
been appointed.
do know what I'm
It's
running. You don't.
it's a complete other task
if
than
you
what you
were
could have
in
ever experienced anywhere else.
if you were in the IC, you would know that I know what I'm doing because I'm running it effectively.
I know, but that's such a subjective thing. You're calling your own work the best.
Yes,
You're calling
because
your own work.
I'm not saying
having
it. I'm not saying it's.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm the best DNI since 2040. You know, I know I'm not the best DNI. Everybody has flaws, but let me say this:
2040, but it's 2024.
Sinister,
Are you in the
2040
future?
BC. Okay.
There's a major
Anyways,
something's happening inside the garage. We're not sure what it is. But
everybody has their flaws, but everybody that I've worked, none of the directors have a problem with me. We work incredibly well. We are an extremely unified IC. And everybody who judges me are outside of the IC and reads declassified policies that I've made.
I have people in IC that don't like you.
The chief of police is proposing a 72-hour ceasefire.
And the people,
an acid
and the people who
cloning machine.
The people who say they don't like me are operators and operatives. And I do not fire them because guess what? That's not right. I allow people who don't like me in my IC. And there are people who, but the leaders do not have a problem with me. And that's what matters.
But just to clarify, Alexandra, you
negotiations
said that
are currently ongoing.
Say that again, Nick.
You said just to clarify on something you said prior, because I'm just going to bring up a point of order here. You mentioned earlier that everybody who's in IC currently is as new as you, right?
I was mentioning.
Yes, you did say that. No, you said that, right? Every IC.
I remember hearing that.
I'm really tired of him yelling at me. I'm only going to listen to Nick or whatever his name is.
Yeah, sorry, Sinister. Like, just I asked your questions, like they're valuable, but just trying to yell. But Alexandra, like you were saying earlier, like the people who are in IC with you right now, the leadership are all new, right? They're all very fresh faces, correct?
Not very fresh faces, but they're new.
Why did you say they were new? Todd has been in this.
All of the people in the ODNI, my DDNIs, have been in NUSA longer than me, and they are working with me. They're guiding me. I take advice from them every single day.
So why did you say that?
Perhaps that it should be the other way around. That the people who are more junior should be in more deputy positions, as opposed
to they are
leader of the community being the most junior person on the team.
They are an advisory. I take advice and they take my advice. It is a collective unification, and there is oh, I'm higher than you and I'm more senior than you. No, we work together and we work hard.
Negotiations are currently ongoing between the MPD, Chief of Police, and the Attorney General, Edward A. Montana. we're just gonna go ahead and watch into this. If y'all want, you can continue bickering.
Wait, so but I'm not yelling, but what you said before was that every person in IC is new, right? Tot has been here forever.
I
And
said
he is
not. I
you
said
no,
not.
you did not say that. You said
I did.
everybody.
I said not all of them.
You did say everybody though.
No, I didn't. You have a way
Nick,
of
did he
twisting
say
my
She
everybody?
words.
said the leadership. She said the leadership. The other people that are
The
with her now.
leadership, yes. Tot is the NSA director. He is not new.
No, he's not. He's deputy.
He's still a leader. He's still with the leadership. So how are you saying that he's new?
I said not all of NSA.
You did. You're backing up on what you said.
No,
You
I'm
said.
not. And this is why I'm muting you again, because you keep yelling. I'm not
I am
listening
not yelling.
to that.
I am letting you
Jesus.
know. I am letting
Nick, do you have a point?
Jesus
Because
Christ almighty, I can't deal with her.
I'm refusing to listen to someone who keeps yelling and twisting my
I
words.
just think you guys need to stop talking over each other. If you just
I'm
stop
not.
talking over
I'm
each
not yelling. I'm not twisting her words. Is that not what she said, Nick?
No, everyone in leadership is as new as her.
Yes, but that's not. Yeah, she said that, but that's not true. If Tot's in leadership, he's old.
What does Tot have to do with anything?
Yo,
He
I got
is
a question,
in
though.
leader. He is in leader. I'm not yelling, but he's in leadership. And what you said was, and everybody in the IC leadership is as new as you. That is not true.
OMG, one person with a.
But you can't say that then, and then back up with saying I did not say that, and now you're saying that you did again. Make up your mind.
Oh my gosh, I'm tired of you.
It seems like the situation between the two have ended. A memo is about to be issued.
You're tired of me because I'm right. That's the reason.
As
I'm tired
Cherry
of
Dearest just try to shoot up the meeting.
I haven't yelled. I am talking. I'm not yelling.
Hey, Cheddar and Alexander, I got a question though. What's one thing y'all can say about each other that's positive, bro? Like one thing that's positive.
Oh, Stealthy, that's a tough one, but I can say one thing that's positive.
What's positive about her?
She has done work. That's the positive thing, but it's not good work.
Alexander, what about you? Like, what's one positive?
Stealthy, did you think that was he said a positive thing and then he covered it up with a negative?
I mean, like what you got?
They cancel each other out.
All right, let's say hypothetically. Let's say hypothetically, y'all went on a date, bro. What do y'all like?
No.
Oh no.
Drop
Stealthy, you just shut the fuck up on that one. I can agree with Alex on that one. That was one thing I will agree with her on.
Hey, don't just get killed.
I'm just confused on you keep going back on your word and then not. What I'm saying is you just have to keep your word and own it up, right? If you own your word, people will respect you more instead of changing it up. That's all I'm saying, Alex.
People won't respect me regardless. We know that.
If you own up to your mistakes, they will definitely respect you. I will respect you. If you own up to your mistakes, I will and other people will respect you. But you are hiding behind stuff. So that's why we don't respect you.
I would argue less that it's your mistakes, but more that you need to acknowledge that you're kind of like your shortcomings and just recognize that the position you are in is you are completely underqualified for. And I don't mean that in a rude way. I seriously just mean like previous directors of national intelligence have like very long and decorated careers in multiple IC branches before finally being elevated to that position, and you really just don't. And I seriously mean this in the least disrespectful way, but like I think that at the end of the day, what matters to you is how you're remembered. And if people just remember you as the political appointee who just really didn't know what she was doing and got put there because you knew the president.
Because
please let me talk. I didn't cut you off. Please just let me get my point out. And at the end of the day, what really matters is how people remember you. And do you want to be remembered as the person who was a political appointment that was made by the president just because you knew him, or do you want to be known as the person who really kind of acknowledged that, hey, I might not be the most qualified for this position, but I can acknowledge that and I can either step down and learn somewhere lower, or I can just completely resign. And I really think that's the only appropriate course of action. And it's
I won't
not.
be
I don't
any.
say that based on your merits. You have merits, but you just really are not knowledgeable enough for this big of a position.
I won't be doing any.
I'm one of the greatest
Because-
attorney generals. So.
Because the thing is, I've been in all of the IC branches. I'm confused.
But just for such an incredibly brief
You've been
amount
in
of
for
time.
2 months though,
Oh,
only
sure.
in NUSA. You told me you joined March 13th.
Because when you are able to get work done fast and efficiently,
That is not at all true.
it is, because I have gotten work done in each agency and have set each agency up to the point where a new director has everything laid out for them. That's the situation with the DIA. Everything is laid out: policies, documents, regulations, handbooks, operatives, everything laid out on a clean slate.
I'm gonna be honest, I completely agree with you, Nick, and I think that she will be more respected if what you said, that she either goes into deputy. I would respect her if she becomes deputy director of DNI. I will tell you, I will respect her for that.
I was already deputy DNI.
Okay, but you need to be it for at least another couple months before you get into DNI.
And another couple months, the administration will be over.
Okay, then you'll learn, and then maybe you can be in the next administration. But right now, nobody is going to respect you because you can't understand, like Nick said, that you are underqualified. You have experience, don't get me wrong. You have a lot of intelligence experience. But you need to let someone who's been in IC way longer than you be director, and then you can be the deputy and learn from them.
Why? No.
Why no?
Because they've been.
Because you can't understand that you have mistakes. Is that the reason?
They've been in longer than me. Why aren't they director?
Play person.
Because it comes down to you just being put in that place because you're seen as a political ally of George, and that's why the people who are there longer, the people who have been working there longer, who either quit or just decide to not talk, that's why they're not in the jobs that you're in, that your friends are in.
Not true.
That is exactly true, and all you can say is not true because you know it's true.
It isn't.
It definitely is, and that's why nobody is going to respect you. That is not a George's puppet.
Okay.
I would say I would respect you. I will respect you if you understand that you need to step down to deputy DNI. But you do not have
some kind of role where she can learn, you know?
Exactly, some role where she can learn. I completely agree on that. She needs to step down.
She has merits. She has merits as someone who needs to know what they do, but she just needs more time to learn how to do it from a leadership role.
Agreed, 100%.
I've done everything.
Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? American citizen, former DNI.
Please download! Please download!
All right, Peace, what do you have to say about this?
So I've got a question. I was in NUSA for many, many years, and it took me months, if not years, to climb all the way to DNI. And this was prior to Ridgeway, so like NUSA was still popping off. It wasn't dead yet, so it took me a long time to get DNI. I had to be NSA director twice. I had to be DIA director twice. I had to serve in every single department for months, and I don't really know what the whole issue is here, but I'm just confused. If you joined NUSA like
March 13th.
a couple months ago, in March, how are you already a cabinet level official? Like it's not like it's like a director of an agency, it's like a cabinet official. And excuse me if I'm kind of out of the loop. I kind of just got here.
Because I showed hard work and people refused to accept that I quite literally single-handedly led almost every single IC agency, even when I wasn't even in a position of.
I mean, so did I, but I still had to exhibit. Oh, my bad. Finish. I cut you off.
Hence why I was moved from the NSA to the CIA, then to the CIA to the DIA, and then I became DIA deputy director under Cypher. Cypher himself even said he had me do all the work, and I did all the work. So then I became DIA director. I successfully got the DIA from a point of it not even existing to it being a fully operational intelligence agency conducting operations nearly every single day. And
We're
then,
talking about DIS. Sorry.
yeah, IA. And then I started giving ideas for IC policies and IC directives. So then when Cabot GPT Jr. was removed from Sec State, JJC became Sec State and he was Sec Def. Rabbi Cartman, who was DNI, became Sec Def. I was the only valuable candidate for DNI director. And
That's
Rabbi
not true. You were not the only valuable
and
candidate. I'm
in
sorry.
Rabbi Cartman's eyes, because Rabbi Cartman and JJC were the ones who said she should be DNI director. George never said, "Oh, I want her DNI director. You're DNI director." Rabbi Cartman quite literally recommended me to George.
Okay, but you are been in it for less than 2 months. Do you understand?
Okay.
Do you understand our point of view? I'm asking you a question. Do you understand our point of view that we think
No.
that you need to?
Just you want me to struggle like you did, and that's not the case.
I don't want you to struggle. I want you to learn. Be deputy
Learn.
DNI.
Like
Be
a true
deputy
American.
DNI.
I was already deputy DNI under Rabbi Cartman, and I was implementing
It's
policies.
been less than 2 months, and you're
Exactly.
DNI now. That's ridiculous.
Did you want me to struggle? Did you want me to give this sad sob story on how it took me 1 year?
I don't want you to struggle. I want you to succeed, but
I mean, I don't know if you're
to
trying to
learn.
call. I don't know if you're trying to call my grind a sob story, but I had to work and not get free reign because I was a woman friends with the president. The president who's been running for president for 10 whole years. HHP has been running for president for a decade.
Do you
And it took
remember
him
that
this
when
long,
we
and he's
first
appointing
started this
political appointees.
broadcast?
Now,
I wanted this to be
my
free
concern
of
here is
drama.
I've been told that you
We're
were
gonna talk
shepherded
about
into
NASA.
the IC because you were
If
in
anyone from
foreign
NASA wants to
government
come on, let me
intelligences,
know.
which is concerning. You joined 2 months ago, and your experience prior to NUSA in the intelligence community was in a foreign intelligence department, and now you're leading
Have a great night.
NUSA's 2 months later.
Like, what if she's a foreign intelligence operative? Like, it's
But
entirely
I didn't
plausible,
appreciate how you kind of insinuated that my come up was a sob story. You know, not all of
She
us
left.
get free reign.
She left.
Yeah.
She left.
She left.
Damn, did I pack her that
bro,
hard?
you
I was
Hey,
said
no,
trying,
peace,
bro.
NASA had a pretty
peace.
good name,
She always leaves when she's about to get owned. I'm sorry,
Like,
but it's always
Like she
true.
called my shit a sob story, and I was just, speaking my truth.
But no, that like I would respect her. I would respect her if she understood that she needs to be deputy DNI and give someone that has more experience and that she can learn from. But no, she is always
resign or drop down to analyst. That's the only 2 options.
Yeah, she is.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with new people running the intelligence community. It's like obviously same people can't be running shit forever, but you gotta like work for it. You can't just
be a
get the
girl.
job.
Literally just be a girl, bro.
Y'all should take me for example. I'm like the 3rd best AG in news.
No, but I mean,
that's all I had to say.
whenever-
Thanks for letting me up, guys. Shout out Fuzz Mike.
Hey, peace out, peace. But what I'm saying is, whenever she knows she's in the wrong, she leaves. Just like with Hood Tax meeting today. She had a meeting today because she was getting roasted.
Yeah,
I just brought up.
That's actually funny. That's just funny.
I just brought up clearly, thugs. Clearly, it is your. If you have something to say, you are able to say it.
Hello?
Yes, hello. You are brought up. Welcome.
Okay.
What do you have something to say?
Oh, okay. He left. I'm like the 3rd best AG in news. That
I got tagged 3 times in the text.
I was in DOJ for like 2 years, and I actually started as a U.S. attorney.
Does
first.
anybody else, Cherry or Tot? Actually, I want to kind of bring Tot up. Honestly, he's the NSA IC, and I want to know what he thinks about the IC.
Yeah, apparently we got experience. I'd like to hear.
I want to see. I want to hear him about. I want to hear Tot. Tot, I'm inviting you to speak, my friend. Please join up if you would like.
He said no, thank you.
Oh no, thank you. All right.
Well, he's not about to talk about his boss.
How has Alexander lack of experience impacted her Shane? All right, so you want to know how Alex's lack of experience has impacted her performance this far?
Oh shit.
She doesn't. Yes, she has experience, but she doesn't know how to be the head of an intelligence agency. She writes memos that are very not appropriate or corrupt. No, not many people like her. Do people agree with her as DNI? There's 7 votes that are no. That is, there's
yes.
7.
I mean, like,
Oh yeah, here.
we'd have
Look.
to see a bigger
Oh
group,
yeah.
much bigger.
If you look in the general chat, she said she wanted to try and infiltrate the MPD.
It's actually really dumb.
She said she
So
wanted to
stupid.
have her
Wait,
intelligence
wait.
people infiltrate the MPD.
Wait, guys.
The DNI
I
said
don't think
that.
I don't think she realizes that the national security here in this group is already worse. It got worse after when George got elected.
Oh, 100%. But she doesn't. She can't understand that. She's only been there for 2 months.
She made it more worse. It just went from like, I don't know, like bad to terrible bad to the point where the UK can invade us now.
Oh yeah. Crazy.
I've always said this. I've always said that the national security in this group got worse. That it's terrible, like extremely terrible.
I mean,
wait, hold on. Is there
I
DOJ in this
personally
chat?
I can't comment
Is there-
on it because I'm
is there
not, I'm
DOJ
not
in
a
this
part
chat?
of it.
DOJ hood
About it.
tech.
Is there DOJ in this chat? I'm about to incriminate myself. Okay, good. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I have like 5 documents from IC. I have like 5
That's
documents
crazy.
from IC. That just shows that the security here is like terrible. Like no one
Well,
can be
do
trusted.
you know that the Oliver, the press sec, snuck into an NSC meeting 3 times?
Yeah. Hi, peeps.
I'm gonna invite
He said bring
Stealthy.
Stealthy up.
Yeah, I got it.
Like I just wanna I can't comment now on how the IC is, but I can tell you back in back in the day, it's like old person. But back in the day when I was in IC, like the quality, just like on the external, like you see externally, from then versus now is like crazy. It's like, and even in game, like there's so many NSA operatives, and I know they have it under the guise of like some kind of team in DC, which sounds ridiculous. Like even the fact that if there's more than like 5 people in the NSA team in DC, like something is wrong. Like why is there like a massive law
Because there's a
enforcement
field ops team now.
Yeah,
It does
that should really not be as big as it is, because it diminishes the reputation and it takes away from what IC should really be.
Yes. All right. I brought up Stealthy. Stealthy, you are muted right now.
Oh yeah.
If you want to unmute. All right. What do you have to say?
I want to say is that like if you want to see IC documents about the NSA, bro, DM me, bro. Like, but like, hey, you know what I'm saying, bro? DM me, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm gonna leave them.
No, mad people have documents from IC, and it's like really
Already-
easy to get them now. Cause
Yeah.
Already got indicted.
Oh yeah.
Already got indicted. If you want to see like Alexei Cable investigation of Russia, bro, DM me too. I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Alright, that's all I gotta say.
And the
Alright.
crazy part is that some members of IC was talking about a case in the general chat room. I asked them, if it's classified, why are you in this channel? They said it's classified. So I'm like, go to a private channel or something. They're like, bro.
So, I don't know. I would respect her. Like I would actually respect her if she understands that she needs to resign or go down to a different job. But
it appears the 2 sides have reached an agreement. I would like to direct your attention to the screen. There is an agreement being made as we speak.
That is not an agreement, bro. That is not an agreement.
Or some sort of truce.
That is not an agreement. See, look, bro.
Alright, I'm going on to
Look. The lawsuit, they're not agreeing.
No, we're not. They want us to not be able to pull over. That's MPD's job.
Exactly. See, but they said that's your interpretation. Look, see.
What? But I mean,
If someone can reach out to Edward and tell him DM me, I can probably give him like some advice, like help him on how to negotiate properly. That'd be great. Oh, y'all should take me as an example because I've worked in the Department of Justice for 2 years and I had to earn my respect and trust. And eventually by like summer of 2022, I had like the most cases prosecuted and I won.
I will be John. I will be right back.
Good.
But like, yeah, I received like multiple awards by another attorney general. And yeah.
I am the king of wishful thinking. Does anyone else want to come up?
Yeah, if anyone can get Edward to DM me, that'd be great. Because I could probably help him like negotiate properly.
Oh, so what happened? Wait, how's it up?
I think they might actually be agreeing to something.
No, they're not.
Well, it's just negotiations. They seem to be going good so far.
So far, but I don't think Hideo's not going nowhere because she's trying to fight herself out of it. Look, Benda's saying when did the Supreme Court rule? She said until the Supreme Court says that we have to interpret the DC code.
I'll do what we agreed before. Lights and sirens.
Sirens. What did they agree with? Okay.
Equals official duties.
Lights and sirens equal official duties. Yeah, no, that can lead to like abuse of power and stuff like that. I can. That's an easy argument to like divert. You don't pull over feds with lights and sirens. Yeah, see, look, here deals in the right. It is abuse of official capacity because let's say they use the light. Let's say they run a red light and they had their sirens and lights on, and they say they were responding to something. What were they responding to? Because that's just abuse of their capacity.
If you commit yourself to not delete IA reports and make them publicly available, the transcripts, upon public request, as we will also, we can agree to this.
IA reports. This brings back memories of when I went to war with the U.S. military and they were doing their chairman Matthew because he decided like a retard.
Hey, who won though?
Me, I did. Dude, I made him leave NUSA because he was being prosecuted. I told him, I announced treason. I announced an investigation to him. FBI went to the base and arrested him. We arrested him for treason. I said I was going to prosecute him, but he went to GMS. But they thought they was going to side with him. No, they actually sided with me because there was no event at the time. And the fun part is Ukraine did it. Ukraine sided with me, so I decided to prosecute. So when I said I'm announcing I'm going to prosecute Matthew, he left NUSA then. So I'm like, okay, that's a new win for me.
Damn, bro, that's crazy, bro.
Exactly. This just goes to show, don't mess with me.
Are you getting back to law, Hotek? Are you getting back into law?
I don't know, probably. If DOJ is in a bad state, I will probably go.
It seems like the agreement has been reached.
Because
The
DOJ seems to be
MPD
fine so far.
is
Just only
going.
two people active right now.
to announce the deal momentarily.
But I trust Edward because he worked under me before as the Inspector General, and yeah, and I usually give him advice protecting me.
Alright. Bro, they're already coming up with the resolution, bro. That's
It
bad,
appears
bro.
they have.
That's boring, bro.
Look,
Can they be for a little
that's
longer?
another. No, there's another issue. There's another issue. Why did you hire the AUSA that didn't have a bar certification? That's a valid point. I don't hire AUSA directly. That is a valid point. He appointed someone to special counsel that does not have a bar certification. And I released like so many policies on employment and how to do background checks.
Mm. Now that is interesting.
Benda, can you hear me? Benda, there is a current policy in DOJ stating that every person in the criminal division must have a bar certification. Alright, Benda, you heard what I said, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry.
Alright, there's a policy that I wrote stating that. No, I'll read it for you. Hold on.
If they straight up hired an alt just to prosecute me, I think it's really sad.
Yeah, I released a background check. I released a background check directive, mandating background checks for every DOJ agency. I'm gonna find it real quick. Employment establishment. AG Directive 5. Requirements of maintaining employment within the Department of Justice. Where is it? 3. Title Section 3. No individual shall be employed within the DOJ without a federal bar certification.
Oh, it's the entire department.
I will screenshot it right now.
Alright, sorry, I'm back. I had to deal with something.
You didn't miss much, but it appears they've reached a deal.
Yes, Benda, what is the deal?
Oh no, I was talking with Benda because you were talking about how Edward hired someone to be an AUSA and they did not have a bar certification. So I told Benda to read the policy that I wrote a while back.
Interesting.
Wow.
Does any Hood? Do you know when Alex was elected to be acting DNI?
When she was elected
to be acting DNI, because it's almost been 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks she gets removed. So I'm trying to
checking right now. What's today? The fourth,
The
right?
4th.
Okay, then. Yeah. After 2 weeks, she gets removed. So
Yep. And when is 2 weeks up?
let me check this. Checking right now. Hold on. I'm reading every one of his nominations that he made. He made
Here's
a
a
lot,
statement from
actually.
the MPD. I have just received it from the last
Here
few
we go.
minutes.
Oh yeah.
We have
Wait.
reached a deal with the Department of Justice regarding traffic
April
stops.
25th.
Please record every encounter you have with the federal authorities
April 25th.
when doing
she
traffic
got
stops.
acting capacity. So
Okay.
that was like Thursday. Yeah. Tomorrow makes a new week. So she has until Thursday to get confirmed.
Okay.
Just want to do a little programming note before, because it seems like we're about to wrap up here. FTN News Tonight will be live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 Central. So we're going to do that 6, 5 Central. Jake will be hosting. He's back. He'll be doing the FTN News Tonight. I cannot wait for that, in all honesty. And the other thing is the deal itself. The deal includes MPD recording every encounter they have with USMS, DOJ, FBI, or BOP when doing traffic stops. Give them a warning first before arresting for any minor crime, including traffic and non-moving violations. The AG has assured me that he will terminate any DOJ employee who obstructs you or attempts to run from you. If they do run, it's a separate charge though, and you should arrest as soon as you can. This only applies to DOJ and child agencies, not to every federal agent. You're authorized to auto-arrest any other non-DOJ employees for any DC code violation.
Hey, John, where's the live stream? Or did it end already?
The live stream's still ongoing. Unless we've somehow entered the Twilight Zone and stopped it.
Yeah, you stopped the live stream, so...
It seems live. It's live on my end.
It's not live on my end.
Okay, let me check.
Is it live for you, sister? Is it live for you, Cheddar?
On what? In
Discord.
No, not Discord.
Oh, the Discord stream ended.
Yeah. Who's texting me on Snapchat?
Cool. I guess we settled all of our drama, and we're back to where we started. There will be more tomorrow, obviously. So
there will be more tomorrow tomorrow night on ADN.
Contact, you know I'm gonna keep asking about the qualifications. Actually, no, I'm gonna ask about a different. I'm gonna get some new stuff. Don't worry. On Alex.
I'm just curious. Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna get some new stuff. Don't worry. I'll figure out some stuff to get. We'll make it interesting.
It's all good.
Make it interesting.
all right, with that being said, good night, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. And we'll be back tomorrow with more John of Doom. Have a great night. Bye-bye.